going on? It's your man Greg Selkoe, aka Jimmy Cinnamon Throat, and I'm here with the man, the legend, Shepard Fairey. Tell us more about Studio One and what that is. I mean, I think people, particularly our audience, is going to know you for your art, for Obey Clothing, but they may not know all about the other stuff you do.
A lot of people were asking me if I would do graphics for them, for clothing companies, for music packaging, and I didn't even know how to use the computer. So I learned how to use the computer and wanted to become a graphic designer because that way at least I was making money doing something creative. I won't work with companies I have that I don't like. Like all these companies that I work with, I like. So, you know, I got to do the Walk the Line poster, Johnny Cash biopic, the new Smashing Pumpkins album package. When I wasn't making enough money selling art or clothing, that was really the only way I could survive. And you know, now I've built it into a business where I'm hiring a lot of friends, and it's great. It's kind of a little utopia where we all enjoy working together, and it's a cool place to be, you know.
Cool. Well, let's talk about the clothing. How did it become what it's become?
Well, like I said, I was making T-shirts all the way back, almost from the beginning. In fact, the first week I made the original Andre sticker, I made some hand-cut stenciled T-shirts, and then I'd make a few T-shirts to sell here and there, but it was always a really small-scale thing. Then in 2000, I met the guys that I'm working with now, and after having tried to do it myself, I recognized that I needed to have a good team. You know, we have our own screen printing facility, so we have control over that. Mike Ternosky, Mike T, who's the men's clothing designer, he and I always skated together. I DJ with his brother every week. We're like a family, and he and I have a lot of similar musical influences, background culturally, and we just collaborate on everything.
Despite all the, you know, the fame and the success, you're still out there bombing the streets.
Yeah.
And I know you're not allowed in San Diego. I was looking for you when we were at Agenda. They're like, oh, he can't even step foot within 30 miles of San Diego. They'll fucking throw him in the clink. But so tell us, without revealing too much, you know, what are some of the things that you're doing out there that are still in the sort of underground realm, the graffiti realm?
Yeah, I still go out bombing. I went out last weekend in LA. To me, the beauty of street art is its ability to empower the individual, no matter what social status they are. I mean, I started with a $4 an hour skate shop job, and you know, built up to where, you know, I have a lot of people that are working with me, and I feel like we've got a little industry in and of itself. But to me, still bombing is so important because it shows that you always have control, no matter how many different hands are sort of, you know, in your situation. You can always go out and do your thing without anyone telling you how to do it or where to do it if you go out and do street art. And so it's very liberating, I think.
How often are you getting arrested these days?
Well, I've been arrested 13 times, but that's just gonna happen when you've bombed as much as I've bombed. It's been about 2 years since the last time I got arrested, so you know.
Anytime you need me to bail you out, just give me a call. I'll come down. Tell me more about some of the political projects you're doing and sort of some of the things that you're doing on a more of a raising awareness scale, because I know you do a lot of that stuff as well.
Right. Well, there's a few different things that I'm really concerned with right now. I mean, the war in Iraq is obvious. I've been making anti-war, pro-peace graphics for several years. I was very unpopular after 9/11, but now people are sort of getting hip to where I've been coming from. But also global warming. I just did a poster for the 11th Hour, which is Leonardo DiCaprio's film, so similar to An Inconvenient Truth. I also did charity stuff for the situation in Darfur, the genocide in Darfur. The Arab-run government is basically displacing the native Black Africans in Sudan, in the Darfur region. So when I know about stuff and I have the power to communicate and raise awareness, I feel like I can't not do it. It's it's just, I don't know. It's just something that I feel is important. It's where Obey Clothing is donating all the money from the Darfur shirt. I do a lot of projects like that. I've done stuff for children's, youth at risk shelters and things like that. But I'm lucky. I'm in a position where I can at this point. What I say to people is, if you're going to buy one of my prints anyway, buy one of the ones that's going to a good cause, and then you can make your little contribution. I'm making a big contribution, donating all the money. All you have to do is buy one print, you know? So.
Right on. Well, I mean, that's awesome because a lot of people don't do that. You know, a lot of people have the position, you know, they don't care, and I think that's amazing. So we're going to wrap up this interview, but you guys heard all this from America's number one underground agitator, Shepard Fairey. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks to Karmaloop.
Keep buying Obey. Keep watching this man, and he's going to do more amazing stuff.